Alright, what's up guys? So today I'm making a video on how to install fog lights on a 99306 Silverado, or this is really how to install any 12 volt light or any 12 volt accessory by using a relay and a switch. So I'm just gonna run down how to use a relay, how it works, and I already have the lights on there. I just don't have them plugged in to anything. So, and I'm also gonna be replacing these LEDs because they don't sit in there right. So I'm just gonna replace those and put daytime running lights. So I'm really gonna do a whole light change on this front end, and then I'm also going to install the switch right here. And my dash was crashed. I got it from a crashed truck because I did the electric conversion, so it's like that. But yeah, I was originally gonna do an OEM switch, but then I decided this is an opportunity to show people how to do a 12 volt accessory. And yeah, let's just get into it. All right, so this is a rundown of what you're gonna need. So me personally, I already made my harness I want to say a couple weeks ago, and I got these connections off Amazon, and then just made the harness. I'll show you right now how I made it. It only has 2 wires running out through the side. You probably can assume how. So basically you need all this stuff: soldering iron, wire crimpers, solder, slide connectors. You don't need the soldering iron. I just personally like to use it. It's a stronger connection. You could use these, but then I also got a switch, add a fuse, and a relay. And then you need this fuse, this inline fuse, and then some wiring. So yeah, I also have this drill and this drill bit because I'm gonna be making the hole to put the switch in. So to make it easy for everyone watching at home, this is a diagram I made. Basically, this is the bed of my truck, the cab of my truck, and the hood, the engine bay. So this is how it's going to be ran. Let's take a look at it. Here, let me put it down so I can actually show you what's going on. So right here is where my positive and negative are connected. This positive and negative going to be connected into the fog light, and then the same on the other side. And then they're going to run to the relay. The power is going to run to the relay. This power right here, this red wire is going to run. So this red wire is basically this wire and this wire. They are connected, and then they're going to one wire. So then that one wire is going to run to the relay, and then it's going to run to the light. You see this? The light 87. So there's different numbers on the relay. Let me show you that right now. Okay, so on the inside of the relay, you see, if it could focus, you see 87 on top, 85 on the side, on the right side, 30 on the bottom, 86 on the left. And I have all that labeled right here. So 87 is where the power for this red wire is going to connect to the relay. And then the ground from this ground right here, that's this ground right here, is going to connect to the battery or any part of the chassis. And then I'm going to have a ground running from 85. So from 85 right here, this one, from the one on the right, that one's going to be running to the battery as well, or to the chassis, preferably to the battery. And then on 30 right here is where I'm gonna run this from. I'm gonna run that from the 30 on the relay all the way to the positive on the battery with the fuse in the middle. So just in case the fuse blows, there's no fire hazard or none of that. Sorry for the lawnmower in the back. And then I have 86, which is a switch, which is gonna be this, and the switch is gonna be connected to the add a fuse. So the add a fuse is gonna go from here, and then there's gonna be another wire going from there so add a fuse going to the switch, and then from the switch there's another wire going to the relay. It's really simple. I'm really bad at explaining things, but I guess I'll just show you how to do it. All right, so the first thing I did was make the harness, this harness right here. And actually I can actually pull these wires back and show you how I made it. So these, okay, let me get this out the way. All right, so this red wire right here runs all the way down here to, it's this red wire. So boom, up here. And then this red wire over here on this side goes all the way around, loops around. It's this red wire right here. And then they go and connect to one red wire. So those two connect, and then it goes to one. Same with the black one. Those two connect, it goes to one. So then that's all you got to know to do that. And then those 2 wires right here, I'll put this little connector on this black wire, and then the red wire I haven't put connector yet because I'm gonna put on the relay. So I'm just gonna cut all this extra. All right, so right now, first thing, don't mind my bumper, but connect it, boom, run it all the way down, zip tie it, boom, run all the way down to here. As you can see right there, it's connected to the fog light. And then bring it up, bring up the 2 wires, bring them up, brought them up through here. Black wire right here, it's gonna be your ground. And the red wire was all the way up here. I cut it shorter and I brought it out here because this is gonna go to the relay. And as you can see, the light wire, this one right here, goes to 87. So look for the thing. 87 is the top one. So you just plug it in to there. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand, but I'll show you right now. It's plugged in. All right, so now that we're here, boom, plugged into 87, as you can see. And this is for the lights right here. This is for the lights. And the ground's down here. It's going to connect to the negative side of the battery. And then next thing you're going to want to do is, personally, I like to do the switch next because that's the harder part. It's all pretty easy, but the switch is just a lot of finagling or whatever. So yeah, move on to the switch. All right, so what you're gonna want to do when you're in the cab, you're gonna want to take off this bezel. To do so, insert your key like this. Hold up. You insert your key, pull down on the shifter, it pops out, and then pull up on the shifter when you're done. And then you're gonna want to remove your switch, your cargo lamp switch. Looks like this. Just unplug it, boom, comes out. And you're gonna want to unclip it, four little clips. And then what you're gonna want to do is drill a hole kind of, but you see, so I washed my truck a week ago, so you can see the grease stain where there's grease from the not grease but oil from the what is it called, from the interior detailing thing I use. So you're gonna want to drill the hole like right here. So you won't drill it too low because this part is covered by the bezel, by this bezel, as you can see, something like that. So yeah. All right, so I just drilled the hole. Should look something like that. I got this drill bit at Harbor Freight. It works really good for this, except this one is a little bit too small because even the deepest end doesn't penetrate all the way, so you gotta kind of go around in circles. But this is good enough. But first I'm gonna wire everything up and then put the switch in here into its spot. So yeah, let me do that first. Oh, and also before you do any of that, you got to get this too and drill a hole into the bottom, into here, so the wires could run. All right, so the next thing to wire up the switch is that you're gonna want to have a cable, or not a cable, a wire. You're gonna want to run it through the firewall right there. So I already have some wires running through. Don't do this, honestly. This is the ugliest way to do it. Oh shit, I fucking almost killed myself right there. Holy shit, I'm stupid. I had the fuse box uncovered. All right, so basically what you want to do is run a, what is this called, the little hangers that you get from the cleaners. You want to open it up and run it through the firewall here, somewhere around through here, or anywhere through the firewall. You can read through the door. A lot of people do that. I don't like doing that. So you do that, comes out this way, and then you tape your line right here, tape it on there. I'll show you right now, and then pull it through. And then just pull the wire through, tape it up, just pull the wire through. And that's all you need right here. And I still have some slack right there to do the switch. So this is gonna go to here. All right, so this wire that we ran through the cab is this wire right here that's gonna go to the switch, 86. So 86 is this one right here, as you can see right there. All right, so now that you got your wire through, I ran it just through here, boom, goes on. Oh, I'm gonna hide it better, but it goes under here, right there, all the way to the back. I mean all the way to the front. It comes out through here, wraps around here. It's right here, connected to 86. You can't really see the 8, but 86 or 36. What was it? 86? Yeah, 86. So it connects to 86, and then now what you want to do is get your added fuse, boom, and then find a fuse, whatever vehicle you have, just find a fuse. All right, so what I ended up doing, I have a 99 throw 2 interior fuse box. So what I ended up, and I have this is the wrong year, by the way, so that doesn't matter. So I ended up taking this 10 amp fuse, and this is for ignition 0. So this should mean that the truck, that the fog light should turn on whenever, like whenever, with no ignition, nothing, so at all times. So I took out the fuse and then put it in here in the relay, and then I have to put another 10 amp fuse for the actual relay, for the actual added fuse. So then you get another wire, connect it to here, and then run the other wire through here. So there's gonna be 2 red wires, one this wire, this one, and then this. All right, so this next part is optional. So my switch that I have, it has a LED light, so it needs a ground. And oh shit, I don't even know which one's the ground, but basically I have a black wire, and then the 2 red wires run one into the added fuse, this one running to this, and this brighter one, the thicker brighter one, you can't really tell, is running to the relay. So these 2 are the only ones you really need. These 2 red ones, the only ones you need to make the switch on and off. This one is for the LED to notify if it's on or off. So it's optional. I grounded it just to here, to this bolt right there. Hopefully that's a strong enough ground. And yeah. All right, so now that you're here, I put all the little thingies on my the little connectors on my wires, so you could plug them in to test them out, and then put everything back together. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just plug them in, test them out, see what is what, because I want it to be a specific way. So yeah. All right, so once you connected the switch and the fog light, oh shit, you can't even see. All right, so once you connected the fog light power and the fog light switch that's in the front, and then the thing after that, the last 2 things are really easy. Is a ground that runs from the relay to the negative terminal, and that's just this black wire. Boom, as you can see, I'll lay it down on the ground. It's just a black wire that goes from this to this, and then there's this red wire that has a relay in the middle, so it's just like this. I made this one at home. It's really thick gauge and then really thin wire, but it'll work. And I just need to go to the store and get a fuse for it, because I don't have one, unfortunately. And check how much volts how many volts the lights need, and then just get the right fuse, and I'll show you which fuse I get. And this one connected to here, and this one goes straight to the positive terminal on your battery. So it goes boom, and then boom. So, and then after that you'll be done, and I'll show y'all once everything's connected. Oh, and also in the cab, I don't like putting everything together until I know something works. So I just put everything on, ran the wires through. The switch is not on yet. I'm gonna put the switch in there after, and I'll show you how that looks. All right, so now I just got back from the store. I put a fuse in there, a 20 amp fuse, and so this ground wire goes to 85. So let's take this out real quick. I didn't even screw it in all the way yet, so oh shit, I fell. Okay. This ground fuse is supposed to go into 85. So where it says 85 right here, that's where the ground fuse goes. And then where 30 is where this red fuse goes to power. So let me plug those in real quick, and I'll show you. So now once everything is connected in here in the little thing, all the wires are connected. This wire and this black wire that run from, hold on, there's a lot of wires. Okay, so there's this ground wire right here. This one runs with the red wire that goes from the fog lights. This black wire connects to the ground, the negative. All right, and then this black wire, which is the ground for the relay, this also connects to the negative. And this red wire that connects with the fuse that connects to the relay right here, this one connects to the positive side of the battery. And then connect your switch, and then everything should be working. And I'll come back once everything is done. All right, so I waited till the nighttime, or not nighttime, it just got a little bit darker because the sun was really out, like, oh my god. All right, so basically this is what they look like when they're on and everything. I put the daytime running lights as well. Everything works good, great. The switch almost fell. The switch inside, as you can see, it's right there. I don't like how bright the LED is. It's really bright, so I don't know how I'm gonna dim that, because I want the LED there, but I don't want it that bright. On, off, and then turn my lights off. I just turn the whole truck off. So the switch is like mounted right there, it's all right. The only thing that looks ugly is really the way my dash is bent forward. It's weird. I got my dash from a crash truck, so it looks weird. But yeah, it's all there. Clean, really clean truck. I'll do an overview of my truck. I actually have this. I'll have to go and put that on. But yeah, I'll do a video if y'all want of how I built my truck and what I done to my truck in the past like 2 weeks. I got it stock V6. Actually no, I didn't get it with the V6. I got it with the 5.3. It was a 5.3 stopped already. But yeah, this is it. And I'll put clips of what they look like at night because the sun's still out, like I said. But yeah, all right, so this is what they look like at night. Ooh, they look real good, bro. Daytime running lights. Let me turn the truck on. And there's my interior lights right here. I have all LEDs in the interior. I don't like that LED though. It's like a blue one, not like the white ones. I don't know why I struggled to start. Didn't have fuel probably. I gotta go pump gas. But all right, so basically that's what it looks like. I want to see if my turn signals, how they look, because my thing started flashing fast. So they flash faster, which I don't know how I feel about that, but I guess